Now let me introduce you to terminology, monotone. Okay, what is monotone? Well, a monotone sequence, if the sequence is increasing or decreasing. Okay. The example of a not monotone sequence is, for example, just now we saw the sequence -1, 1, -1, 1, -1. So this is not increasing, neither it is decreasing. So it's oscillating. So this is not monotone. So monotone is something that's either increasing or decreasing. Okay, let's say we have a sequence, a general one sequence, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, so on and so forth, a sub n. And let's say we know for sure that each term is going to be increasing. So that means A2 is going to be bigger than A1, A3 is bigger than A2, A4 is bigger. So it's bigger. We call this increasing. It's pretty easy to understand, yeah, because each number is going to be bigger and bigger, bigger. Each number is bigger than the number before, so it's increasing. Okay, it could be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, it's increasing. But we want to separate with this terminology here, where, well, let's say it's increasing, but the number before could also be similar to A2. Let's say, for example, like this. Let's say the first two term is, we have a sequence like 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Well, it's increasing, but some of the numbers are equal. The first and second term is equal. So we call this increasing. But we call the one up here, we call this strictly increasing. Okay, so two terms here. So similarly, we can see that if a sequence, for example, is decreasing, okay, so we can call this one strictly decreasing. Okay, because each number is going to be less than the previous one. Okay, but let's say, for example, if we have something like here, each number could be the second one could be similar to the first one, for example, or the third one is similar to the second, to the first term, for example. We can call this decreasing. Okay, so now a simple test. Let's say you're given a sequence, and how do you check if the sequence is strictly decreasing or decreasing, strictly increasing, or just increasing? Okay, a simple test. Well, I think what you can do is try to compare, the two here first, and then compare the next pair. So I would say an easy way to do this is by checking one way to check is to check the ratio. All right, for example, let's say the next subsequent terms divided by the previous term. Okay, and let's say if you divide these two numbers and then you find that it's always more than 1. So this means that it's strictly decreasing. Strictly increasing. Well, if in some cases where you find it could be equals to 1, so it will be just increasing. Okay, same as before. If it's if you find the ratio is less than 1, so you know that it's strictly decreasing. But in some cases, let's say you find that the two subsequent terms could be equal to 1 or less than 1, so this is decreasing. Okay, I cannot spell. Decreasing. Okay, or you can come up with your own I think this one is probably simpler. Let's take the subsequent terms and then minus the previous term, and then probably you'll find your what's the condition for it to be strictly increasing or increasing or strictly decreasing or decreasing. You can try and find this if you decide to use this kind of test. Okay.